Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Did you see my endorsement? Yeah, right. Hey, by the way, if you want to save some money on a decent wallet, you can pick one up. Here's for $125 off if you buy two, and you can get $50 off if you buy one. Use the link in the description or the one that just popped up. Ripple CEO said tides are shifting for XRP. Future for XRP is enormous. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has shared an optimistic outlook for the future of XRP, citing potential changes in the regulatory landscape following Donald Trump's election victory. In a tweet, Garlinghouse acknowledged the challenges Ripple and XRP have faced over the years, particularly due to the actions of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, which initiated a lawsuit against Ripple nearly 4 years ago. According to Garlinghouse, the SEC's entanglement with the crypto industry over the past 6 years has been unnatural and manipulative, with a 4-year lawsuit effectively acting as headwinds that suppressed XRP's growth. Tides now shifting for XRP future for XRP. The future for XRP is enormous. However, with the incoming Trump administration, Ripple CEO believes these headwinds are beginning to turn into tailwinds, opening up opportunities for XRP's resurgence in the digital asset market. Trump's administration has indicated intentions to adopt a more crypto-friendly stance, with Trump himself promising to position the U.S. as a global crypto leader. His proposed crypto policies include creating a strategic Bitcoin reserve and replacing current SEC Chair Gary Gensler. For XRP, Garlinghouse suggests this shift in regulatory attitudes could finally clear the path for growth and greater adoption. Reflecting on XRP's history, the Ripple CEO noted that the digital asset was once the second and most valuable in the market. Notably, this was in January of 2018, when XRP traded at an all-time high. However, XRP has taken nearly a 90% off since then, with its present value being at around 55 cents. Let me throw in here real quick, with all of these changes that are coming up in the next 6 months, this may be one of the lowest prices we'll ever see again. This is a good time to pick up some XRP, in my opinion. All right, let's go back to this article. Meanwhile, Garlinghouse's remarks suggested confidence that XRP could regain a similar standing in the crypto scene. His message to the XRP community underscored the sense of resilience and optimism, reinforcing his belief that the asset's future is, quote, enormous. Let's read Brad Garlinghouse's tweet. So I looked up his tweet that this article was mentioning and thought I would put his direct tweet in here. So here it is. I've shared some thoughts on what the Trump administration could mean for crypto, and wanted to also recognize the XRP family's patience and unwavering support. A lot has happened since XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. It's been at times a frustrating journey. 6 years since the SEC started meddling in the crypto market, picking winners and losers. 4 years since the SEC sued Ripple, and now finally, we see a light at the end of the tunnel, and these external, frankly, unnatural and manipulative market factors fade. The tides are shifting. Headwinds are turning into tailwinds, and the opportunity for those of us who believe in the future of XRP is enormous. Okay, in his congratulatory note to Donald Trump on his victory, at the polls on Tuesday, Garlinghouse urged Trump to quickly implement his campaign promise of firing Gary Gensler on the first day in the office, and called on him to provide clarity for Ethereum, just as XRP has received. XRP Army delighted by the promising future. Okay, so under that heading, it says this: as industry pundits expect regulatory pressures on cryptocurrencies to ease with the Trump presidency, Garlinghouse comments point to a new chapter for XRP that could see it thrive in a more supportive environment. Members of the XRP community have recognized Garlinghouse's message expressing optimism that 2025 feels like a new beginning for XRP. And folks, I want to add on to this. This is a very cool article, I thought. But truly, with all of the changes that are going to take place, now that we know who the president's going to be, we know what he said, we know he's going to get rid of Gary some kind of way. We know that he's going to repair this kind of thing. And he promised within 100 days. Well, I'm sure that the transfer team that he has probably already got the regulations sorted out. With the House and the Senate, he's not held back to do any of this. It's just going to be straight through. So imagine, if you will, we have the normal bull run, which is going to be a retail bull run, which is going to affect things greatly. Then you add to that the idea that the regulations are going to be passed within the first 3 months, the first 4 months. By the second quarter, I believe it'll all be done in the first quarter. So Trump usually does. Did you ever watch Star Trek? You remember Scotty? And Scotty always said, it can't be done. There's not enough time. But he always, then in one movie, he expressed, training a new engineer, he said, you never tell them how long it's going to take. You always make it longer. Therefore, you're a miracle worker. So generally what Trump does is he'll say he'll do something at a certain period of time, and he tries to beat those expectations. And that's just a way that he communicates his confidence, his security, and his leadership, and he creates a loyal dependency upon him because people are always seeing him beat his expectations. So if that's true or not about regulations, that can be debated. However, let's suppose for a second he gets regulations in the first quarter. So now we got Gary Gensler gone, and then we have regulations. Now, that is absolutely, totally clear now for Ripple and XRP. XRP is already clear. There are no lawsuits. They're not in any litigation. They are free to do as they wish. And so you get Ripple there. That means all cross-border transactions can start taking place. Everything can start taking place. So what do we have that would think, other than the fluctuations that we see, that possibly down to 39 cents, through all the rough stuff XRP's been through, we still see 37, 39 cents as a very, very strong support level. Do you see anything happening between now and next year that's going to bring it to that support level? I don't. I don't imagine that happening. So what I imagine is we're at our support level. We're probably within a nickel of our support level. Maybe we'll go to 49, maybe, but maybe not. I think with this much clarity in front of us, that this is the best time. This is probably the cheapest XRP you will ever see again. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, in my opinion. Do your own research. I'm going to put more into XRP. I have bought more XRP. I'm down to the point where if it just gets a little bit above $10, I'm a millionaire. I'm going to put as much as I can in XRP, XLM as well. Also, there's some support coins for XRP that are going to be very valuable, in my opinion. All coins that are oracles are worth investing in. Chainlink, Band Protocol, Axlar. There's another one that's escaping me right now that I'm invested in. But do you know what an oracle does? I'll tell you what some oracles do. They have different jobs, But one of the jobs of oracles, certain oracles, are to bring what they call off-chain information. If you've ever heard people use that term, off-chain information, onto chain. So what does that mean? Well, like recently, I bet on Trump in the futures market on Robinhood. Of course, I'm glad I did that because every 54 cents just turned into $1. And but where does that information come from? How does that smart contract know what to do? Well, oracles gather information, and you got to have real information. You got to have truthful information. You must have a source of information to exercise contracts that's real and truthful. So some of these contracts are complicated. You got gambling, you got all kinds of situations for contracts to exercise automatically. Well, it's automatic if you have proper oracles. So for real world assets, it's extremely important to have oracles. And I would suggest look up some of the oracles. I'll be covering some of them over time and see which ones are paired with the coins that you like, because they're going to be very valuable as well. Because we will not have real world assets and smart contracts operating without oracles. So any coin that does very well in real world assets is also going to have an oracle that's going to also be doing really well. Well, that's what I have for you today. Please like and subscribe. I enjoy doing the videos. Hope you enjoyed today's. I'll see you next video.